Hello, welcome to the Atlantic Laser Works workshop. Sorry about the sound quality today. Sparky is busy working on a massive project in the background, but I wanted to share this project with you because it was a disaster that I managed to save. This is a piece of wood I was working with. It's spalted maple from ridge cedar. It's really beautiful and it has a very unique pattern. My client wanted a Father's Day gift with nature and with one of his favorite sayings, "Thank you, Jesus." So this was going to be the perfect piece of wood. Here's the file I used. This is the preview in Lightburn. I draw pretty much everything in Procreate on my iPad, and then I just airdrop it onto my Mac into Lightburn in a PNG form. I've got this set in 2 layers so that the reflection part will burn a little bit lighter. Once it was done, the burn was great, and I decided to epoxy resin it, and this is what happened. Because this spalted maple is so incredibly porous, it just sucked up the epoxy like mad, and you can see how the creosote went sideways throughout the grain of the wood. And then in some areas, it sucked it in so much it actually dried the wood on the surface. It's all uneven. I mean, I could do another coat, but I don't like how blurry it is. Not to mention my edging that I did with tuck tape. In this portion, it fell down into the wet resin and is fused forever and ever. But I do have my planer sitting here, and I decided to see what would happen if I could just plane off this whole kit and caboodle and start from fresh, seeing as I only had this one piece of wood. Here it is after one pass. I just took really shallow passes because I didn't know what would happen. About 6 passes later, look at all of that resin that has soaked in. And about 15 passes later, I had my clean piece of wood that I was able to redo. So here's the end product. In the end, I reburned it. I used a spray-on clear coat. They evaporate so quickly that the creosote doesn't leach into the wood. I did a couple coats of a spray-on clear coat, and then we have a really nice Timber Pro UV crystal urethane, and that's what I did for a final coat to give it a nice semi-gloss. You can see I've got a little bit of stain in there as well, which I did before I burned, and I'm really happy with the end product. So thanks again for stopping by. If you want any more information about any of this, you can check out atlanticlaserworks.com. For more information on this excellent no VOC resin epoxy that we use, check out resonate.ca. And by the way, if anyone's wondering, that font is Old Copperfield, which is free for commercial use on fontspace.com. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.